Thank you for pressing play. Your presence here brings joy to my heart. Welcome, everyone, to our latest video where we'll be exploring Cristian Tello Herrera, born 11 August 1991, is a Spanish professional footballer who plays as a forward or winger for Saudi Pro League club Fateh. He spent his youth at Espanyol and Barcelona, playing for both clubs' reserves before breaking through into the first team of the latter. He also spent 1.5 seasons in Portugal with Porto and as many in Italy with Fiorentina. He returned Spain with Betis in 2017, where he made 172 total appearances and scored 24 goals, winning the Copa del Rey in 2022. Tello represented Spain at the 2012 Olympics and was part of the under-21 squad which won the European Championship in 2013. He won his only full cap in 2013. Brace yourself for an in-depth analysis as we navigate through Espanyol and its far-reaching implications. Born in Sabadell, Barcelona, Catalonia, Tello started playing at the age of 8 with CF Ucayali, moving to FC Barcelona shortly after and being loaned to another club in the region, CF Dam, for 1 year. In 2008, his contract expired and RCD Espanyol signed him. He made his senior debut in the season, playing 4 games with the B team and being relegated from the Segunda Division B. Get ready for an exciting part as we dive into Barcelona. In June 2010, Tello moved back to FC Barcelona Athletic, who competed in the Segunda Division. On 9 November 2011 he made his debut for Barra's main squad, playing the full 90 minutes in an away win against C. Le Hospitalet in the round of 32 of the Copa del Rey. He scored a brace in the second leg, a demolition. Tello made his first La Liga appearance on 28 January 2012, coming on as a substitute for Adriano in the 75th minute of a draw at Villarreal CF. The following weekend, in his first league start, he opened the score in the 8th minute of a home victory over Real Sociedad after a through ball by Lionel Messi. On 7 March 2012, Tello replaced Andres Iniesta early into the second half of a match against Bayer for Leverkusen at the Camp Nou, taking his bow in the UEFA Champions League. He scored his first goal within 2 minutes, after Cesc Fabregas played him through over the top and he ran from the halfway line to net from just inside the penalty area for the 6 minutes later. From a similar position, he made it for the hosts in an eventual win on aggregate. Even though his future initially seemed uncertain, Tello managed to convince new manager Tito Vilanova and stayed in roster for the campaign, inclusively going on to start in several games. On 19 September 2012 he scored the opener and assisted Messi in the second goal, in a home defeat of FC Spartak Moscow in the Champions League group stage, where he was also chosen as player of the match. On 13 December 2012, Tello signed a new contract with Barcelona, keeping him with the Blaugrana until June 2016. 9 days later, he scored after only 30 seconds on the pitch in the last play of the away win over Real Valladolid. Tello fell further down the offensive pecking order following the arrival of Neymar. He scored his first goal of the season on 11 December in a home rout of Celtic in the Champions League group phase, and 6 days later he also found the net in a victory against FC Cartagena in the domestic cup on aggregate. In the quarter-finals of the latter competition, away to Levante UD, he profited from 3 Messi assists to score his first hat-trick as a professional as his team won. Tello was loaned to FC Porto of the Primeira Liga on 16 July 2014 in a 2-year deal. He scored his first goal for the club on 25 November, entering as a substitute for Ricardo Quaresma and concluding a win at FC Betis Borisov in the group stage of the Champions League. 5 days later, he netted his first league goal, the opener in a home win over Rio Ave FC. On 1 March 2015, he scored all of his side's goals as they beat Sporting CP. On 22 January 2016, Barcelona and ACF Fiorentina reached an agreement for the loan of Tello until 30 June 2016. He made his Serie A debut on 3 February, starting a defeat of Carpi FC 1909 at the Stadio Artemio Franchi, and scored his first goal 18 days later in a victory at Atalanta BC. On 16 August 2016, the loan was renewed for the upcoming season. Let's now turn our attention to Betis and uncover the fascinating insights it brings to the table. On 30 June 2017, Tello joined Real Betis on a 5-year deal for €4 million. He made his debut from the bench on 25 August in a home win over RC Celta de Vigo and scored his first goal on 15 October as a consolation in a loss to Valencia CF, also at the Estadio Benito Villamarin. On 30 November, he netted twice in a defeat aggregate to fellow Andalusians CF in the last 32 of the domestic cup. Tello scored 4 league goals in each of his first 2 seasons. He rarely started under manager Rubi and was linked to January moves to Espanyol or Celta. He stayed and scored the late winner against Real Madrid on 8 March. Tello scored 5 goals on 22 May 2021, as the campaign ended with qualification for the UEFA Europa League via a comeback win at Celta. He came on as a half-time substitute and received the first sending off of his career for 2 yellow cards in as many minutes. Tello contributed 6 appearances and 1 goal as his side won the Spanish Cup. This included 9 minutes of the final against Valencia CF. In the next segment, we'll be exploring Los Angeles FC and its implications for our subject matter. Tello signed a 3-year deal with Los Angeles FC on 26 August 2022, with his $1.78 million salary being one of the highest in Major League Soccer. He made his debut on 13 September as a substitute in a draw at Minnesota United FC, as his team ended the season with the Supporters' Shield. In the championship game, he came on in extra time as LAFC defeated the Philadelphia Union in a penalty shootout for their first MLS Cup. He took and missed the first attempt. Let's now enter the realm of Al Fateh and discover the fascinating stories it has to tell. On 25 January 2023, Tello joined Saudi Arabian club Al Fateh SC on an 18-month contract. Now, let's delve into the intricacies of international career and explore its various aspects. Tello was a member of the Spanish squad that participated in the 2012 Summer Olympics in London, playing all 3 games in an eventual group stage exit. He made his only appearance with the full side on 14 August 2013, starting in a friendly win in Ecuador. Tello also represented the unofficial Catalonia team, making his debut on 2 January 2013 in a draw with Nigeria. With that being said, let's now move on to career statistics. Club season, League, National Cup, League Cup, Continental, Other, Total Division, Apps, Goals, Espanyol B Segunda Division B4-1, Barcelona B Segunda Division 23-4-16-5-16, total 39-9-39, Barcelona La Liga 0-0-0-0-15-3-4-2-3-2-20-2-7-6-0-4-1-20-2-1-6-3-2-1, total 59-11-16-5-9 for Porto Loan Primera Liga 25-7-1-0-3-11-0-3-1-1-0-5, total 36-7-4-1-4-0-13 Fiorentina Loan Serie A 15-2-0-0-36-4-0-0-5-0, total 51-6-0-0-5-0 Betis La Liga 32-4-1-229-4-6-0-6-1-27-2-3-1-29-5-4-0-23-2-6-1-6-2 total 117-24-12-3 Los Angeles FC 2022 Major League Soccer 5-0 Al Fateh Saudi Pro League 15-4-1-0-14-6-2-1 total 29-10-3-1 career total 361-60-40-10-40-39 appearances and goals by club, season and competition. As we embark on the next leg of our journey, let's unpack the layers of honors and examine its core elements. Barcelona La Liga, Copa del Rey, Supercopa de España, 2013. Betis Copa del Rey. Los Angeles FC MLS Cup, 2022 Supporters' Shield, 2022. Spain UEFA European Under-21 Championship, 2013. Individual Player of the Month, March 2015. Remember, knowledge is power. Keep learning, growing, and exploring.